Awesome. So I just started recording our conversation. Hello, hello, Tobias. How are you? I'm Lauren with Raw Pigments, and I'm sitting down with Tobias Augustini from Brazil. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, Lauren. Nice to meet you. And I'm really good. I'm working, but really good.
Awesome. So I had a few questions that I'd like to kind of talk to you about, get to know you a little bit more. You've been working with James and Raw Pigments for several months. He has credited you to a lot of the developments on our opaques, your own signature set. So I'd like to talk to, some behind the scenes of you as an artist and where you started. I'd like to ask you, what was your experience like coming into the tattoo industry?
I'm started working 5 years ago. Before that, I worked at Apple, and I always loved draw and music, and always connected with art. And when I discovered the tattoo, I really fell in love because before the tattoo, I draw just for out of my mind. If I was stressed in my work, in my life, I started drawing, and that makes me better. So when I found the tattoo, I just realized that I can work with something I really love and make money with that, and work with you love. It's amazing. It's another experience.
So what is a day in the life of you? What is a standard day? Do you wake up, you tattoo quite a bit, long days, long sessions? What is it like for you?
Yeah, I'm just in tattoo, and my tattoo is really long, and every tattoo is a big piece. So usually I work like 8 a.m. and I start to work like 9 a.m. and stop to work 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Sometimes I no sleep. And
Wow.
I work like that every day. I rest 3 hours per day, 4.
Yeah. Wow. So also, what is some of your background in art other than tattooing?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
What type of art have you done before tattooing? Any oils or charcoal or?
Yeah, I work in Apple. I was I don't know how to speak this in English. Before I fixed iPhones and iPads and like electronic industry, and for a long time I thought that I loved that, and after 7 years I realized that I don't like that, and I studied for this and working crazy and unhappy.
Yeah.
And tattoo saved me. Yep.
When you began tattooing, did you take on an apprenticeship with anybody?
Yes, one shop here from a really friend of mine that I carry with a lot of like a brother, because this guy gave me opportunity to learn with him, not just tattoo, but with philosophy, life, and everything. Was a great school for me. So this guy here is Leo Meneguzo, his name. He have a 18 studio shop, and is the name 18.
Okay.
And this guy is like a brother to me. I really love him.
And what type of style does he have?
He does a little bit black and gray realistic, but he likes to do geometric too. Big pieces of geometric, full sleeve geometric, and mixed geometric and realistic black and gray. It's a really good work.
Awesome. So for you, who are some of your American or Brazilian or European influences to your work?
Right now, I don't have anyone because 2 years from here, I'm trying to put my identity in my work and do something that I want to do. So for that, I just turn off my influences and my references just for work in my head and tattoo. Really forget just get my originality, because I think this tattoo is it's the most important. You don't need to have a big, excellent work, but if you have originality, you have everything because makes you unique. And before that, I always like Elliot Coheg from French. I like Thomas Carly, French too. And American, I always like to David Vega, those portraits, perfect portraits, and always love how his mood shading and everything, all the little details. But right now, 2 years from here, I try to work without any references, just me, music, and my costume.
So when your clients come to you, how important is the design, your consultation to the design? How do you work through some of those design elements that are original and not copied?
Yeah, I always try to do different elements. I usually schedule my client in the morning, and the morning until the lunch we just do the project and the design, because I think this is really important. And I always try to search some different stuff, like I don't know, if my customer asks me a lion, I don't like to get the same lion that every tattoo artist do. I get I don't know, like 3-4 lions and make just one lion. I get the eye of one, the tooth of another, and that's like that. I try to create all my my design, and I do this in every tattoo. I don't do another designs that's not mine, and I don't accept just one image. I have to work in an image in the light, shadow, composition, and everything, because I think it's what I want to do, and this is really important because that's make me original.
Absolutely. So I'm curious, what are some of your opinions about the future of the tattoo industry as things and equipment are changing rapidly?
I started 5 years ago, and a lot of things change. For 5 years is a short time, but a lot of things change. Machine work, machine tattoos, needles, pigments, and everything. It's crazy, and I think today is harder and harder to get expressive work, because the tattoo industry grows a lot, and a lot of tattoo artists start to tattoo and make good tattoos, and now it's in another level. For you get some relevance, you have to work a lot. So the future of tattoo, I think, all these generical artist tattoo who stop to study, stop to develop your work. I think this kind of artist will you will die. I don't know, in tattoo, and or maybe have to I don't know, work cheaply, and because I think the future because with the information in the Instagram and everything, the customer have more information, and they come for us with good references, with good tattoo artists, with great level, and they expected that, and you have to do the minimum they expected.
Yeah.
So I think the future of tattoo is that I think just the original tattoos artist will get more relevance.
Yeah, and hopefully people do understand that tattooing doesn't have to be horrible. There are so many people who every day are getting really shitty tattoos. Every day.
Yeah.
And I would
Definitely.
hope that changes in the future, or some level
Yeah.
of that
I
bottom
understand.
line increases.
I understand maybe in the beginning of the career, you don't know tattoo. You have to try. You have to do, and it's impossible to start to doing great tattoos. You start doing shit tattoos. But the important is always study, always work hard and study. That is the most important thing. Make shit tattoos. I think the beginning everybody does. What cannot happen anymore is tattoo artists with, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years of career make shit tattoos. It's unacceptable.
Yeah, it definitely still happens. So we have, James has worked with you for a very long time about developing a signature set and opaques. Can you tell me a little bit how you came to know Raw Pigments and a little bit about your experience with us?
Yeah, just since the beginning, I talked with James, and when I tried the first time the raw, I saw this a good pigment, a good ink, and I saw because James told me that they can change the formula, and I saw the opportunity to get a little more original, using
Yeah.
different tones and put some undertones like that and like this, just for just to get like I want, because this will give me more originality, and when another tattoo artist want to buy the set, because they want the same result I put, and I really like raw, and is my if I was not sponsored for raw, definitely I was buy and use raw, because for me it's the best pigment I ever tried. The black, the white, the gray tones, and the white washes for me is perfect, perfect.
Awesome. And I know there are a couple other of artists in Brazil that we work with, and it's a different environment than here in the United States, where everything is very open. There's a lot of manufacturing here, a lot of options, easy access. You know, what is it like in Brazil for some of these supplies and equipment?
Pricing is really complicated.
Yeah.
Have a difficult politicians, and it's everything is complicated here. Not just in tattoo tattoo factory with inks and nothing, with everything. With big taxes, and always really hard to get important things, and I think that's just make us get late, while another country are really distant for us, working in this development, something new. Brazil takes a really long to accept that, and to, I don't know, it's really complicated, and our national brands, don't have the same quality, and we are like we just have to use it because it's legal, and use another rings, it's illegal. I can understand that because every world use it. Just the Brazil don't. That's always get hard to work and get good stuff, good machines, good needles, good inks. Is not just with pigments; it's with everything.
Yeah, I've gone a little bit through the process before with Anvisa, and it's very, very, it's more harsh than anything in America at all. So
Yeah.
that's a bummer. So if you had the opportunity to visit the U.S., is there any particular area that you would be interested in?
Yeah, definitely. I really love California, Los Angeles, New York. I never visit, but LA for me it's like a dream. The Harley Davidson city, the Road 66 city, and
Yeah.
that's for me it's crazy.
Yes, definitely in the future, if it's possible, we would love to invite you here, of course. And conventions, and what type of traveling do you do? Are you mostly based at your studio, or conventions for you?
No, usually I go to Europe because
Sure.
it's easier to get in, you know. So I always go. I always was invited to good shops in the Europe, Germany and Spain and Ireland, and I already participated of some conventions, international conventions. But with this COVID situation, I just 2 years right here and working just here. It's drive me crazy because I really love to travel. I really love to know new artists, share knowledge and talking about tattoos. It's every time I travel, I back with a lot more experience. Like if I would just jump like a 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Just with talking and change the experiences.
We're really looking forward to the Brussels Tattoo Convention this
Yeah.
November. There will
Yeah,
be
that's
more
nice.
additional restrictions in that show, so just keep your eyes out. But it is good to be around more artists. We're really looking forward to that experience.
Nice. I was in. I will be in Europe in this time. I will go in beginning of October and work in the Arts Factory in Germany until the 10 of November 10, more or less.
Okay.
I think. And I will be in Europe. Like after that, I don't want to work in another shop because I really like the Paolo. It's a really good friend of mine, and I really love that studio. The energy, it's amazing. Good artists working. Now I gonna with the Elite Get Spot, and they select the best artists. They think.
Right on.
We work me. Sandri Farge is a really good artist. Thomas Carly will be there,
Right on.
and Domantas will be there. It's for me. It's an honor to work with these guys when in the same shop. It's like a crazy. It's I don't know. Makes me nervous just for thinking.
Yeah, but imagine that experience after. You know, that's seriously amazing. Good for you.
Thank you.
So yeah, I guess that is all really that we can that I really had planned to ask you for tonight. Is there anything else about some of your design process, or maybe I'm curious on your clients if you get to see a lot of their healed results and what you can.
Yeah, I always try to post the healed process. I ask to my customer make a photo. I just ask make a good photo in a good light, in the daylight, in the sunlight is the best light you can take a picture. And I always post in my story of Instagram. I don't post in the timeline because the timeline I like to is keep the fresh tattoos. But I have I don't know how to speak this in English. I have with just healing tattoos in my profile. And I like to work like that with after I tattoo, I like to ask to my client how is it going and what he's thinking about the healing process, if it's good, if it's hard. Like that, I can change some things if my client, I don't know, complain, oh, this little part is hurt a little bit more. I think maybe I don't know, I go more easy in my application, I don't know, and always try to get the best experience to my clients, not just for get a great piece, but have a good moment too with easy healing process. It's all that is really important to the client because the client will remember me for the rest of their life. So I try my best to make the best experience possible.
And that is very well said. Well, I absolutely appreciate you sitting down with me to talk a little bit. I do look forward to seeing you in Belgium with a star lineup. We will keep a close eye on what's happening there. And for anyone listening to this here, we appreciate that, and we will be seeing more of Tobias soon.
That's nice. I really appreciate you. Appreciate Raw and everything with this company do for me. It's amazing. I just it's just love, and thank you so much.
Absolutely. I will talk to you very soon.